I've got lots of information that I'd love to share with you, but I've got to keep it really short because we got all the recognitions today. If you already heard from Bob that my role with the advisory board is with the skincare, cosmetics, and also the sports nutrition. But for me, it all started when I was training for the company back in 1998 with the skincare. So I'm very passionate about the skincare side of the business, and one of the things that I really do focus on within the trainings, and you've already heard from Ashley about the importance of attending the trainings and following the trends and the potential, is that now I'm finding that business to business is really starting to grow. More and more professionals are starting to look at our company as another part of their business. So, as I always like to do, I like to set the scene to really understand what you have your hands on. So, facial skincare products. It's not just about women, it's also about men. Very importantly, thinking about how they look. In fact, male grooming is growing faster than the female side. When we have a look at the trends, we can also see how it's on the growth curve. But one of the things now is that skincare is a lifestyle choice. It's not just about pampering anymore, it's part of what you do on a day-to-day basis. What are people looking for? Women want brands that do more than just one thing, and it's clear to see now that complete wellness lifestyle for skin's health is of utmost importance, and obviously anti-aging. That's a leading concern, but also it's about getting the terminology right, correct for the individual. For example, using words like brightening for younger skin and maybe firming for the more mature skin. Now, interestingly enough, everybody in this room has one of these. It's called a skin. And it doesn't just stop on your face, it goes all over your body. So, why do we have one of these? First of all, it's for defense and protection from our environment. Control, heat, where to keep us cool or warm, and also a sensory organ. The synthesis of vitamin D is also very important. But what is of utmost importance now is people use their skin for social communication. What about aloe vera on the skin? But more importantly, what about Forever's aloe vera on the skin? We know that our aloe is there in its active state, and that is key. One of the things I always like to focus on is to understand the USPs, the unique selling points of our products. And with our patented stabilization process using natural berry sources, we are now providing an aloe in the state that it comes straight from the leaf. So that's important. What does aloe do with the skin? First of all, it's an adaptogen. That basically means it suits all skin types. It doesn't matter the age of the skin, the condition of the skin, or indeed the environment the skin's in. Aloe has the ability to adapt. So I like to say it's whoever, wherever, forever. It also soothes the skin from irritations. It's known to be a natural anti-inflammatory, and also importantly, it has the same pH as the skin, which is 5.5, so it will help to normalize the skin. The healing properties are also speeded up. Helps with fungal infections, viral infections, bacterial infections. it's also antipyretic, which means it reduces itching, and antipyretic, which means it reduces heat. Now, if you look at the little bit of diagram, when you put aloe onto the surface of the skin, it gets right down, you see those green arrows, right down to the base of the dermis. Our skin is divided into three main layers. The top one is called your epidermis. The middle one is your dermis, and that's a very important part of your skin because it helps with the nutrition for the skin, but also it helps with the strength of the skin with the collagen and elastin in there. And then right down at the bottom we have our subcutaneous layer, our fatty layer. Now, aloe has the ability to get right down to the base of the dermis. That's where all our new skin cells are. And what makes that important is that whatever you put with aloe, and our aloe is obviously still in its active state, it's like a little carrier. It's going to carry those key ingredients down. So our skin cells, which take about 21 to 28 days to reach the surface of our skin, if they're in contact with the right ingredients, they're going to become healthy cells. So when they reach the surface of the skin, the moisture that we're looking for is now in our skin, not on our skin. So what do we add alongside our aloe vera? I'd like to talk about what I call the state-of-the-art ingredients, and that's what makes our Sonya skincare collection so special. First of all, we have white tea, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of green tea. White tea is a very, very powerful antioxidant. Why do we need antioxidants? That's to help to protect from free radicals in our environment. It's also very good. It's effective on the immune function of the skin. So it's protecting from UVAs and UVBs. UVAs are the aging rays, and UVBs are the burning rays. Research that was carried out by scientists in a university hospital in Cleveland have actually shown this to be true, to show the power of the protection from the UVAs and UVBs. And also, very importantly, anti-aging. Builds up resistance against stresses that cause the skin to age. The next one is mimosa tree bark, and this is nothing new. It's been around for thousands of years. In the 10th century, Mayan healers used it on skin lesions. More recently, in 1984, after a gas explosion, 3,000 people were treated with mimosa after getting serious burns. Interestingly enough, the ones that had severe burns, where they had lost 60% of their skin, by applying the mimosa tree bark, doctors were astounded to see how quickly the skin was starting to heal after 26 days, and then 90 days, fantastic results where you could hardly see any scar tissue whatsoever. Also contains flavonoids, protecting the skin from aging. Once again, helps to fight free radicals. The tannins have an astringent action and also promote smooth skin. And importantly, packed full of micronutrients important for the skin, and also antibacterial. Then we've also added another key ingredient, and you might have heard of this one, arginine. Now, L-arginine is an amino acid, and I know that we have it in our Argi drink, but also it's very powerful when we're using it topically. It's known to be an exfoliator, but it works in conjunction when you apply an AHA. An AHA is a hydroxyfruity acid, and the one that we use is lemon, and we can get things like, other acids are malic acid, which comes from apples, lactic acid, which comes from fermented milk. And how it works when you put the arginine with the lemon, it becomes very powerful but gentle to remove dead skin cells. I always say in my trainings, just to see how AHAs work, when you are at home and you're relaxing, get yourself a bowl of warm milk, put your feet in the milk, and because of the lactic acid in there, after a while you'll see how much dead skin comes off the bottom of your feet. Don't put the milk back in the fridge afterwards though, not a good idea. Okay, so it's powerful to brighten the skin, help cell turnover, firms the skin, and also reduces hyperpigmentation. But what I love about it, we know that aloe is an adaptogen, but this is perfect to be able to recommend to people who have more sensitive skin. It's also been shown, arginine, to work very well for people who have dry skin conditions. Because what it does, it works with the skin's natural moisturizer, urea, and so it helps with remoisturizing, rebalancing the skin. So, we have our fabulous range. And within the Sonya range, we have 6 steps. So, step 1, we cleanse our skin. And this is something you do morning and night. Damp cotton wool. Now the men, don't start switching off. I can see. Exfoliate. Now the guys, do you know you need to exfoliate more than women? That's because you shave and it's easier for you guys to get ingrowing hairs. So it's important to exfoliate on a daily basis. So number 2 is to exfoliate. However, when we're using a scrub-like product, we suggest to use this 2 or 3 times a week because we have another exfoliator which I'll share with you in a second. Number 3 is to tone. A toner rehydrates the skin, it's a secondary cleanser. It helps to reduce pore size, not close the pores because we need to allow our skin to breathe, and also freshens the skin. Number 4, we're going to hydrate and protect. This is our Sonya serum. This is your daily moisturizer. This is what you'd be using on a daily basis, but it's also got the power of very important antioxidants there as a serum. The guys, you can also shave with this, and for the ladies, you can also use this as a hair serum as well. Rebalance and brighten. That is our balancing cream. Now, very important, this is a specialized treatment cream. This one has the L-arginine and the lemon in it. So this is going to help to remove the buildup of dead skin cells. You can use this one every day, but it's not a moisturizer. You need to use it alongside the serum, but don't use it at the same time you're using the scrub. So alternate those if you want to use it. And finally, we have our deep moisturizing cream at the bottom to repair and replenish, and I like to recommend this as your night cream. So some of the other principal ingredients that we have within our range. First of all, we have jojoba seed beadlets, and this is what we find in our scrub-like product. They're round, they won't tear and drag the skin, unlike other companies' products on the high street that may contain cheaper ingredients such as crushed eggshell, which can be quite detrimental for the skin. We also add cucumber. Cucumber, think about the consistency inside the cucumber. It's very similar to aloe. That's because it's a very distant relative of the aloe family. We also have allantoin, which comes from the comfrey root. This helps with the healing and protection of the skin too. Hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is naturally occurring in the skin, and what that has the ability to do is attract moisture to the skin. So this is great for as an anti-aging product because it actually plumps up the skin. We also add lots of vitamins, including vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. And what we have in the deep moisturizing cream is pine bark extract. And pine bark extract is very powerful because it has the ability to strengthen the collagen in your skin. Now, the top layer of our skin The epidermis is very, very thin. It's a tenth of the thickness of a piece of paper. Now, very importantly, in that layer, we have 3 lipids: cholesterol, ceramides, and fatty acids. What I find fascinating is that people that suffer with dry skin conditions, for example, eczema, they have very low levels of all ceramides from 1 to 10. People that suffer with psoriasis don't have very much 1, 3, and 6 ceramides in their skin. And research has shown that topical application of the lipids can really help with dry skin conditions, but only works when you have all of the lipids in balance. Ceramides actually account for 50% of the lipids on your skin, but they're not going to work unless they also have the fatty acids and the cholesterol. The deep moisturizing cream have them all. Very powerful for very dry skin conditions. And finally, what about building your business? Just to summarize then, what do we offer? Your client, a 60-day money-back guarantee. That gives people 2 whole months to really get to know the products. But very importantly, think about other skincare companies on the high street. Because of hygiene purposes, they don't offer that money-back guarantee. What is our company all about? We're not about selling products. We're about offering great products, but very importantly, the service and the aftercare to our clients. As I've already mentioned, our products adapt to all skin types, and it means that you can keep using our skincare range for the rest of your life, because as you age, the product will adapt to your skin. Perfect base for our Flawless cosmetic range. And I'm really happy to announce that I've got 2 trainings coming up, Introduction to Flawless, at head office on the 29th of March, Saturday the 29th of March, and also Sunday the 30th of March. And I will be going into the Sonya skincare collection as well in more detail. And it's easy to choose as a gift. You can always get it right, guys. You can't get it wrong because you know you're choosing the right skincare product for the right person's skin. Low startup price for a therapist. They're not having to invest thousands and thousands and getting one for dry skin, oily skin, or indeed combination skin. So we know it's going to suit all clients. Clients' loyalty. You're going to give them a great service, great products that they can't get on the high street. And how to expand your market. It's a great transition from the cosmeceutical side of our skincare range to talking about nutrition. If you want to look good on the outside, you start on the inside, and getting people to start with our core product of aloe vera drinks. And obviously, it's a chance to increase your income alongside our unique business plan. Well, I hope you found that of interest. As I said, I am doing a Flawless training in March, so if you want to know more about our products, I look forward to seeing you then, but I'll leave you to say have a fantastic day. Thank you.